Good morning, everybody, and welcome to DDD Perth 2025. Please welcome your hosts for this year, Amy Kaepernick and Jock Soul.
Thank you, Voice of God. Appreciate it. Stand around with a microphone and people start paying attention, so that's good. Apologies for the late start. Apparently a September conference, people like to sleep in a bit more, so it's taken us a little longer than normal to get people in the room.
Well, also, what's a tech conference without a couple of technical issues to get us started?
Indeed. So don't hold that against us. We're volunteers here. Anyway, welcome to DDD Perth 2025 edition. I am your chair for this year, Josh Sewell, and with me today I have the lovely Amy Kaepernick. You can introduce yourself.
Yep, I'm the Director of Conference Content and filling in for our Vice Chair, who is currently just not feeling her best today.
Damn daycare bugs. Over to you.
We have Ingrid, who's going to be welcoming us to country in a minute, but I would like to start off by acknowledging the traditional custodians of this land, the Whadjuk people of the Noongar Nation, and pay respects to their elders, both from the past centuries that they've lived and cared for this land, and hopefully the centuries still yet to come. And it's really wonderful to be back here with you all for DDD 2025. We have people joining us today all the way from Kumar country in Queensland and from Awakbul country in New South Wales, and even all the way from the wild lands of the United Kingdom. So welcome everybody, and thank you for joining us today back on the banks of the Derbarl Yarragon, and we hope you have a fantastic day today.
And just to be clear, in case it's awkward for you, yes, Amy is pregnant, and it's okay to ask, but don't touch her, okay? Thank you. We are hoping for a DDD baby on stage, so if we can make her laugh, then I think the odds of that go up.
The funny thing is the entire committee and the Optus staff are far more concerned about this than I am. So
it's true.
I'm like, no, it'll be fine. So for those of you who might be here for your first DDD or aren't familiar with our history, DDD has originally come from the Developer Conference series, which started in 2005 in the UK as a community conference. DDD Perth was founded in 2015 by Rob Moore and Matt Davies, which means that last year we celebrated our 10-year diamond anniversary. Can I get a cheer from anyone who was here for that? That was so lackluster.
Come on, guys.
Or
it's
none
past
of you
9
were here
o'clock.
last
A proper
year.
cheer. Come on.
Can I get a cheer from anyone who was here to celebrate with us last year?
That's better.
Thank you. Clearly, some people have had their coffee. So we are now at 11 years today, and we've changed a little bit. We've changed a little bit from what the other DDDs do, but our purpose is that we are an inclusive, not-for-profit conference in the Perth software community. And our goal is to create an approachable event and appeal to the whole community, especially people that may not normally get the chance to attend or speak at these conferences. And we do this by making sure that the ticket price is as low as possible. Apologies for the cost of living increase. We had to increase it a little bit this year. But if it makes you feel any better, your ticket price almost covers the cost of feeding you at lunchtime. And that's not accounting for how much coffee you have during the day.
We do not get a not-for-profit discount from Optus Stadium, unfortunately.
Yes.
But we love you guys.
We also run the event on a Saturday, so you don't have to take time off work. If your work doesn't appreciate how amazing conferences are, we allow anybody to submit about any software industry related topic, and we had about 120 people submitting 180 sessions this year. We have a democratically chosen agenda, which means if you don't like the talks that you see here today, that's your fault, because you either didn't vote for the ones you wanted to see or you didn't vote. And lastly, we focus on creating a safe and inclusive environment where everybody feels welcome. And this really goes back to our core values as well of accessibility, inclusivity, affordability, and openness.
All right, so how do you go from a conference that's been successfully running for 10 years, that's grown every year to the point that we literally can't manage it anymore, and take it forward into the next generation? Well, you challenge your marketing person to come up with a new theme, and that's exactly what they've done. So Gia, who I'm not sure if she's here yet because she was feeling a little bit unwell, came together with this, and as a committee, hey Gia, there you go, Gia's over in the corner, it's good. So as DDD Perth enters a brand new decade, we invite you to join us in exploring what's beyond the ordinary. Together we are celebrating our past achievements and what we've done to date, and igniting fresh ideas that push the boundaries of tech and creativity. And bonus points because it doesn't say AI in there once. Yeah, that's right. That's going to be the biggest cheer of the day, isn't it? I love it. Beyond the Ordinary celebrates extraordinary ideas and the human wonder behind tech innovation. So really, you'll see on our badges, and I don't know if you got it as well, new decade, new frontiers. This balances the idea of celebrating these past successes with the excitement of future possibilities. So we can all feel proud of where we've been as a community and eager for what's next. And we're going to really look to expand the community and the conference going forward, and specifically get more younger people involved in that as well as we move from years 11 to 20 and beyond. So this year's conference, look, we've lost count. There's about 1,300 people registered today. It seems like the room's a little bit empty this morning, so I think people are coming a little bit later. 9 degrees in the morning, I suppose, that's okay, but we've sold the tickets, so thank you for those that aren't in attendance as well as those that are.
I think there's still a line for coffee carts as well, so clearly
yes.
they've prioritised caffeine over coming and listening to us.
It doesn't matter if we run this for another 50 years, we will never have enough coffee carts, so our apologies, but we'll get you there during the day. We have 116 people that are contributing their time to this conference, whether as speakers or volunteers or our amazing committee, and 23 sponsors without whom this literally could not happen, because again, the ticket prices don't cover much there, and that's by design. So thank you to all of our sponsors. All right, the important bit, because all we ever get asked about is, what are you feeding us during the day? How much food do we get? Are we getting afternoon tea this year? Yes, you are. It's all good. So we are serving tea and coffee all day. You'll be able to go to the coffee carts in the sports lounge and around the stadium. We've also added soft drinks this year because not everyone wants to drink coffee and tea all day. They'll be available from the main bars during break times. We have morning tea being served after the keynote. We will have lunch, individual things. Look at your badge, it tells you what you're getting. The volunteers will help you get from to where you need to be at lunchtime to the respective food zones. There is a dedicated food zone for dietary requirements. So if you selected anything other than a standard meal, you need to go to food zone 4. If you remember nothing else I tell you, remember that. If you have a custom dietary requirement, go to food zone 4. Thank you. Okay.
And food zone 4 is the one that is past the sports lounge.
That's right. Yeah.
So you have to go a really long way, which means people won't accidentally eat your dietary requirement
Correct.
food. Josh, I think you missed my favourite part of the day, which was the afternoon break.
I was just getting there. It's all good.
Okay.
So last year we had donuts and that was fine. This year we have ice cream in the afternoon because who doesn't need a 3:30 pick-me-up? We also have dairy-free options there as well, so we're catered for everyone, I think. Yeah. And main thing, sorry.
Well, I was just going to say, and we really lucked out as well because the weather has finally warmed up, so we can fully appreciate having an ice cream while sitting out in the sun at the afternoon break.
Exactly. And the only thing we ask is just please be respectful of others and the stadium and clean up after yourself. And I'll just add, don't have 2 lunches, okay? We're a not-for-profit, just, there's a cafe next door if you're super hungry. All right, back to you, Amy.
So we have a lot of really amazing sessions on today. We have a fully jam-packed agenda because when we were putting the agenda together, there were just too many good talks, so we might have crammed your day a little bit more to give you some more amazing content. I'm not going to go through all of the sessions, but we have topics that cover all sorts of things from Lego to keyboards to educating the next generation. So if you haven't checked the agenda yet, make sure you check out what sessions you want to see. We have 5 content tracks. 3 of them are upstairs here in room 1, 2, and 3. There will be walls after morning tea. And then we have 2 tracks happening downstairs on level 2. To get to level 2, we have to continue this way to those stairs and lifts because they go to level 2 and those ones don't for some reason.
There will
So
be
you have to go that way.
there'll be volunteers and porters that'll guide you the way down there.
Yes.
So it's all good.
We've just got a secret message on our slide.
Have we?
This year we also have something a little bit different. We have Ask the Experts or Meet the Experts on our agenda, and that is a whole bunch of our wonderful presenters and people in the community have volunteered their time to answer your questions. So all of your weird technical issues, or I just wondered about this thing. This agenda is available on the website. We've shared it out on the socials. Otherwise, a bunch of people are snapping a picture of that now. This is where you can go to have a chat to a whole bunch of amazing people who want to have a chat to you today. That will also be on level 2 in the Victory Lounge, which is also a bit of a chill out zone for if you, I don't know, want to sit down and have a break from it all.
It could be overwhelming. Can I go and sit there? Or no? No?
Well, if you've finished everything that you have to get done for today.
So next week then, maybe. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Sponsor talks. You wanted me to remind you to talk about sponsor talks.
Well, I think we do have a slide coming up about that.
Oh, you put one in. Hey.
Lunchtime entertainment.
She edited
If
my
you
deck.
are incapable of eating your lunch without some form of entertainment, like scrolling on social media or watching a video, we've got some live entertainment for you today. So our platinum sponsors have put together some talks for us, and they will be happening in the lounge just out. Which one's that one called?
Champions Terrace.
Champions Terrace. I never remember which one's which. The one just out there with a bunch of chairs and what looks like an AV setup. During lunchtime, our platinum sponsors will be giving presentations. The information's on the agenda. So if you would like some lunchtime entertainment, you can go and check that out.
All right. Before I thank our amazing sponsors, just a reminder as well, we do have an app. If you downloaded the app last year and haven't updated it, please update it. It will not work. If you haven't downloaded it, please download it. We spent some money on it. It works. It's got the agenda. It's got maps. It's got a lot of cool stuff on there. So make sure you do that.
I think there's a helpful Quokka QR near the help desk.
There is. There is a very
will send you to it.
weird-looking QR code that I didn't know was a QR code at the help desk, which actually will link you straight to the download for that as well. So feel free to wander past there. And there's also treasure maps at the help desk if you didn't pick up a treasure map on your way in, which I'll talk to you a little bit more in a sec. So we literally couldn't do this without our sponsors. I can say that 100 times. Firstly, I want to thank our platinum sponsors, MakerX, who support us basically every year, and a number of the people at MakerX were involved in this conference from day one, so it's really great to have them back on board again. And at the complete opposite end of the spectrum, from the first time ever, we've got Patient Zero. They have the most amazing activation set up, a great booth in Champions Terrace, so make sure you go and talk to them today. I'm really excited to have them on board as platinum sponsors this year.
And so we got them from DDD Brisbane, who they've been sponsors for quite a few years. And it was really exciting because they didn't even ask questions. They just went, hey, we like Brisbane. We trust you, Perth. Let's get on board.
We have a lot of people come to our conference, so it's good. You guys are rocking it every year. We are easily the biggest in the country. Also like to thank our gold sponsors, SKAO, AWS, Coria, Microsoft, Versant, Octopus Deploy, and VGW. Our amazing digital sponsors, AFG, UWA Data Institute, Keystart, WA Data Science Innovation Hub, Acodus, and Insight. The digital sponsors don't have a physical presence today, but they've all got people in attendance. A lot of them are giving away prizes at the end of the day as well, and you'll see them over our banners as well. If you want to talk to any of these organisations, let us know, and we can introduce you to the right people as well. So thank you to all our digital sponsors. We have our 2 room sponsors, Software One returning for a second year as room sponsor. They're going to be based over in that corner in River Room 3. And like Amy said, these rooms get closed off during the day, so that will be a dedicated track. And then we have interviews hosting over in River Room 1. Is there anyone there that wants to wave at me? No? God, I can barely see over there. It's great. And then finally, our amazing community sponsors. So this community is what it is because we work with others in the community. We were at the Inside Awards with Waiter, a couple of months ago, and we do a lot of work There we go. Hello. We do a lot of work with She Codes. We want to thank Hello Initiative, Build Club, Breast Cancer Partners, and Bloom as well for our amazing community sponsors. So they all have booths set up today, so go and talk to them as well and see what else they're doing in the community. If giving back via DDD isn't your thing, then one of these organisations is likely to align to your values and might be something you want to get interested in. All right, Amy, code of conduct. Do you want to do this?
Yep, I can do this. Our code of conduct, which the link is broken, but if I remember off the top of my head, is dddperth.com/code-of-conduct. And someone check that out and raise their hand if I've said that wrong.
I believe that's right. Yeah,
but
yeah.
I believe it should be linked somewhere on our website.
Correct.
As we said, our values mean this is an accessible and inclusive and open conference, and we are dedicated to providing a harassment-free environment to every single one of you who is here today. So if you have any issues or concerns, you can speak to an organiser or volunteer. You can recognise us by our purple t-shirts. You can find us wandering around looking stressed or lost, or at the help desk. You can send us an email to info@dddperth.com or message us on any of the social platforms. We're on all of them. I'm pretty sure, Michelle, are there any platforms we're not on? I'm pretty sure you can get us anywhere on the internet.
Yeah, we don't actively monitor X these days because,
Yeah. Twitter. It's Twitter.
Sorry. That's the
So
first time
Hilo
I've ever
will
called it
die
X.
on.
I apologise.
Yeah. Or if you do not feel comfortable in identifying yourself in your complaint, you can submit an anonymous complaint, which there's a form at the Code of Conduct page. And I did get it right, dddperth.com/code-of-conduct. I haven't had my coffee yet.
It's okay.
There was
The
a
three
line.
people in the room that can't read definitely appreciated you saying it out loud again. Amazing. All right.
As I said, we're on all the platforms, and we love to hear from you about the experience that you've had at DDD and all of the wonderful photos that you take and share. So we encourage you to share on all of the social platforms, whichever ones you choose to congregate on. We don't judge you if it's Twitter. And you can use the hashtag DDD Perth to find out what's happening. The one thing we do ask, though, is some of our attendees have said that they would prefer not to be photographed. They are wearing red lanyards. So if you are taking photos, please respect their decision and make sure that you don't have any of those people included.
And just to add to that, you may have noticed the East Perth Footy Club rotting around on Optus Stadium today. We've been asked not to take photos of them because there might be secret South Fremantle Football Club spies in the room, okay? So I've got my eyes on you.
Might learn their secrets about how they're going to kick the football.
I know, exactly. Anyway. All right. So a little bit of housekeeping to wrap up. And for the people that are standing over in the back corner now, before the keynote kicks off, if you want to jump out and around and come into River Room 3, there's heaps of chairs on this side still, but feel free to do that at your convenience. Right. I've already said this, download the app, the agenda is there. We've got people on the help desk if you need questions, but honestly the best way to find out what's happening will be just to look at the app, as I mentioned. Please keep your phones on silent during presentations. I probably shouldn't need to say this in the year 2025, but just in case, there shouldn't really be too many emergency work calls coming through today, we would hope. A reminder, there is no smoking anywhere in Optus Stadium or vaping. If you want to smoke, you must leave the stadium entirely, go out through the gates, have your smoke and then come back through. There's people working on the doors all day, so you'll be able to get back in no problem. Just keep your lanyard on when you go out, and in fact, keep your lanyard on at all times anyway, and you'll be fine. As Amy said, please don't take photos of people with red lanyards. We want this to be a safe and inclusive space for everyone, and some people are not comfortable being photographed, and we want to respect that. And I love this one. If there's a fire, follow the exits. So if there's a fire, follow the people in purple shirts. They will tell us what to do. The stadium will tell us what to do. We'll get you out safely. Hopefully that won't be the case, especially the day before the WAFL Grand Final, as there's already some people that are pretty nervous about that. And then, most importantly, To make you stay for the end of the day, we have an amazing lock note. And then following the lock note, we have the best prize draws we have ever had. And like, you will want to be here for that. We don't have multiple competitions this year. We basically have one thing. We want you to get your treasure map. If you haven't got it already, go to the help desk and grab one. And you need to go and get a stamp from every sponsor. And please talk to them as well. Like, it's fine, go shove it under their noses if you like, but we want to give something back to the sponsors so that they sponsor us again next year so we can run this conference in this amazing venue. So that's really our ask for the day there.
And by talk, that is not say, can I have a stamp?
Look, as long as you say please, that's the bare minimum. It's like, don't walk up, shove it in their face and get a stamp, all right? Let's have a little bit of decorum. I love it. All right. That's it. And most importantly, like, have fun. This is a day for the community, by the community. We're all volunteers. We do this because we love you guys and we've worked in this industry for far too long. So yeah, have a great time today. Talk to some people you know, talk to some people you don't know. Go see a session that you wouldn't normally see. We've got a hugely interesting range of content this year, technical, non-technical. We've got some teachers presenting. We've got just a really great sort of range of things going on. So this is your day and we want you to enjoy it.